Yo, what's up? What's going on? We are back. Another. Go back to the beginning. We're back. Another episode of Valheim. Gonna get right into it. So today, I know we've got like the mountains unlocked and everything, but I thought to myself, I kind of want to get serpent stuff done because the serpent stew is actually just too good not to have. We get some of the better food, and we're already running out, so I think we're gonna do that. I've done a few things offline. I got the boars tamed. I've got a whole bunch of stone gathered so we can finish building. We'll check on the boars real quick before we do too much. Let me get my rested buff actually before we do too much. Let's run up there. Yeah, it's Valheim stream time, not ball pit time. Alright, let's go get rested. Get on up. On the boards real quick. Got farming we can do as well. That might not be a bad idea, just so we can get more carrots. Yeah, the main goal today is going to be to first we're going to go to that Kraken. We're going to grab as much of that abyssal scales, abyssal kite. There we go, a chitin as possible. Just chitin. Grab as much as that as possible. Then we're going to make our abyssal spear. I don't know if you can upgrade the abyssal or the harpoon. I don't know if you can upgrade the harpoon or not, but we're gonna try. Yeah, it is. Now the only thing I don't know is these. They don't seem to have. They don't seem to like have kids while they're over here. Like part of the reasoning for trying to part of the reason for moving them away was so that they'd be safe, but at the same time I have to spend time over here for them to have kids. I wish there was a way I could just make this work. I don't want to have to constantly be coming over here. Except to get boar meat. Right now they're not having any piglets. And it's been a couple of days in game time and they've had no piglets. We're not getting any of our boar meat done. How much is this left? 36? They've been eating the food. They've obviously been eating the food. There's no piglets stuck anywhere else. They didn't like escape. I don't know. We might just have to keep getting boar meat the old-fashioned way and just have that exist for now. We can figure out what the heck to do with it. The thing is, I kind of want to put windmills over here as well and have them away from the base a little bit, but the same thing will apply to them, I guess. Where if you're not inside it, they're not loaded in, they're not going to do anything. Kind of disappointing. Alright, it is beginning of the day. Let's go grab Elder and immediately head down towards that Kraken. It's not too far away, and the wind I think is blowing in the right directions, but let's just get right to it. We'll go ahead and keep our stamina up. Just in case. We don't want to get waylaid by a whole bunch of wolves since we've been to the mountains now. I'm gonna grab some iron arrows. Actually, I wanted to check that. I want to check what the damage difference between obsidian and iron arrows was. So obsidian is 52, pretty cheap to make. I think they're actually the same as iron. That'd actually be kind of crazy. They're better than iron. Iron just... You don't want to get iron arrows at all. You just want to skip to obsidian pretty much. Yeah, so we're going to use the iron arrows then. We need to. If we run into any sea serpents. The sea serpents can spawn near the krakens. So, the leviathans, whatever you want to call them. They need to lower this as well. And you just go through with the pickaxe and lower it, like from the end there. High up, we hit it a little bit too often. And I don't know if the wind favors us all the way down to where we want to go, but it might favor us most of the way, so we should get there quick. Kraken is not too far away. Leviathan. So, what is it called? I should probably look that up. Hi. I guess it's Leviathan is what people call them. In the ocean mod that adds the ocean biome, I do believe they have a Kraken boss. Yeah, they call these Leviathan. Okay. Or what we're going to, they call Leviathan. So. Yeah, I think the wind's going to be against us for part of this journey. That kind of sucks. I was hoping to get there quick, but apparently that's not going to happen. We're going to be pretty much going directly into the wind. Yeah, the main goal today is to get them sea serpents. So first we need our harpoons so we can drag them ashore. We want the sea serpent scales and we want the meat. Now the wind's changing on us. Maybe it changes enough where it goes the opposite way. I mean, it's almost in a way that actually benefits us as soon as we make this corner turn here, so... Let's just row for a little bit forward. Just a little bit forward. All right. The Kraken was by that first um, that first little bump we went to down here, it was actually just off the coast of that. So we just gotta get down there. Get the Kraken, get back, and make our harpoon. And then there's ocean biome right outside our base. We can kind of... There's ocean biome all over here, place we can kind of dredge. Although I do know sea serpents spawn over near that landmass over there. So we might have our most luck over there near that meadows. Wow, okay. Wind changed again to not favor us. Nice, okay. Appears to not be our day. Failing. Like the wind is perfect for a return trip right now, but that's not what I need. If I had Moto defeated, I could make the wind go my direction, but alas, I do not. Could do something. I don't know how. With sailboats, if you don't want to row, you can do this thing where you kind of zigzag along and catch the wind as you zigzag. I'm not sure how effective that'll be for us here because we're right next to this island and there's landmass there. If we had more open ocean, maybe that'd be a little bit better. Might save us a little bit of time. But also there's a lot of rocks up ahead, so we can't really do it up there either. I might be able to pull a little bit off over here if I just kind of go on this side of this island. And so I catch the wind, go out a little bit, and then turn. I'm going pretty much straight towards the tip of the Black Forest there. I might be able to do it. How much time that'll save us, I don't know. It might save us a little bit. If I just catch the wind here. Catch the wind, we start going. And of course the wind changes right then. Now though, it looks like it's changing completely in our favor, so we can just rock it along right there at the edge of that. Right ahead of us somewhere should be the Kraken, I think. Or Leviathan. Leviathan. This wind will not favor us for a return trip, but alas. Unless it changes again when we get turned around, but I almost feel like I should just use these arrows in case a sea serpent shows up right away. We can get sea serpent meat until we have the the spear. Right, directly in front of us then. It should be actually almost directly in front of us, pretty close at least. It was not far, actually, from the end of the swamp going towards our base. It was somewhere right out here. I think there also was a sea serpent not too far from it. The sea serpents can spawn during the day in the ocean sometimes. There's a very low chance, but they'll also spawn near the leviathans. They're over there. I didn't grab Elder. You know what? We'll just have to do without Elder. That's fine. We should be able to grab enough from it. Okay. Should be out. Yep, there it is. Right there. Almost, like I said, almost directly in front of us was where it was at. Is there a serpent near it? Does not look like it, but they can still spawn, and the wind's changing, and the wind's kind of favoring us a little bit. I'm gonna go towards these barnacles. Do this. There's the Fins of Destiny. As many of these barnacles as we can get. If we had the Elder buff going, we'd probably one-shot all these barnacles. Okay. We're time limited here, so we're gonna just... Here, we'll go over to this one. I'll probably start going here in a moment. We've already gotten plenty of barnacles, I think. Plenty of chitin for these barnacles. Am I gonna be able to clear this whole thing off? It used to feel like these went so quick. Not that many barnacles left on this. Usually you don't get the entirety of... I mean, maybe I'm getting this later, so I'm using a better pickaxe. We've got it. Got it all. Got all the barnacles we need already, so... And that's plenty of barnacles, so... That stuff doesn't respawn or anything, so... Get turned around here. Okay. It's weird that that thing didn't go down. Usually they go pretty quick, in my experience. He kind of hung in there for a while. So. Alright, well now we head home. We have our chitin. Means we can make our spear. We can also make some fins if we wanted to. Be able to swim. Actually, kind of a weird spot here. The wind does not favor us for this leg of the trip. But let me go out this way a little bit, maybe. Trying to avoid the big rocks that are right here, because there's a lot of big rocks right here. And I see them poking up. I feel like we might end up with a serpent fight already. It's fine, we need more sea serpent meat. So I don't want a sea serpent fight when I have no wind, is the only thing. Come on, give me a good change in wind. A good change in wind, come on. Alright. Should be able to avoid all the rocks now, so we're just gonna catch wind and go this way. Here's what the hard thing will be about this, right? Pulling a sea serpent with the spear is a lot of stamina usage. We're gonna run into a problem where we have to wait to spear the sea serpent as long as possible. We have to really try to bait it to shore. Our ship will probably take damage, but that's, you know, that's just gonna be how it goes. Got this relatively close. Otherwise, I think we'll be fine. Let's head back home. With our gains here. Without a change in wind, it's going to take us a little bit to get back home. Maybe even the whole entire night. We're just barely catching wind right now. But still faster than rowing. Now the reason I want to get the scales is because the serpent scale shield scales better in block force and armor. I'm pretty sure. So we'll get a little bit more from. Wow. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to try and employ the other method. If we can't get a little bit faster along here. Catch wind, we go about as close to land as we can. We're gonna have to turn catch wind going the other way. We're already kind of losing wind a little bit here. Okay, we're gonna turn rowing so that we get a good turn in, and then as we catch wind, boom. Again. Really doesn't feel like it's gonna get us anywhere too fast. Like the wind's in such a way where it does not. It was like a partial, maybe. Could do it, but it being directly in the direction we want to go right now. And now we turn again. We have enough momentum as we catch the wind to grab it again before we fully stop, but we're fully stopping. I don't think we're. I think the wind's too much against us right now. It honestly might be faster just to row directly along the shore. Wind actually turned against us. I might just row. We're going in a straight line, we'll row and we'll gain enough speed. If that way is more open, the only problem going that way is it's very rocky that way, right? If that way is more open, I'd cut between the islands. And maybe one day I can make it so that I like maybe dig out the rocks in there, and then even then the wind still would not help us here. Like the wind's against us again. Going towards home after this. Any sea serpents? I see where the ocean bombs are. I can see the pufferfish out there. There's a sea bomb right there. There's pufferfish. And some of the other bigger ocean fish. Now, we do want to be out sailing at night to get the biggest chance of sea serpent, but I also want to have our harpoon. Because getting a sea serpent now, all it's going to do is help us get more sea serpent meat. We have a little bit of wind. Let's use it. Trollfish, so that biome right there is kind of affecting us right now. Okay, and then we're gonna turn up, and it's unfortunately gonna be directly into the wind again. I wonder if I can get sea serpent spawns this close to the altar, because I mean, I know I can get one down over that way. I swear I've done this before, where I try near like a base I have near an altar. I try to get a sea serpent to spawn, and I can never get them to spawn even at night, even in ocean biomes on like vanilla. But if you go a little bit farther away, it feels like they become more common. Just barely don't have the wind to get back right now. We're just gonna have to row. We'll be spending a lot of time in the boat today, at night, for sea serpent. What I'd like to do is go directly out right over here, right in front of me actually, because there's ocean biome out there, and I might be able to kind of force the sea serpent either into my little bay. If I kill him in there, the scales will be able to be gotten. Wind just turned against me again. The wind does not want me to get to my destination lately. It's always just barely off. I don't think I'm going to catch wind here when I'm making this turn. Maybe a little bit. We catch a little bit. That's plenty. We caught a little bit. Slightly faster in rowing, so we're taking it. I think we still have to make one more slight turn too. Watch, the wind's gonna turn against us right as we're about to turn. You know what's gonna happen. There's home right there. Like, if I could get a sea serpent right out here, because there's ocean biome right out here, not too far, maybe I can get him to come back into the bay of my base. I just have to get lucky and get a sea serpent spawn. Skeletons and brutes fighting over next to my base again. The wind's changing. It's changing right as I go to turn to my base. It hates me. The wind hates me. It's turning with my ship. Turning with my ship. Right? Made it. Let's go rest. Oh, I guess never mind. Let's just go get our rested buff real quick before we craft this harpoon. Yeah. I think I got my rest buff pretty quick there. Alright. Do I make it? No, I think I do in fact make it over here at the workbench. I need for it. Here. Fine wood, leather scraps. I think I have the fine wood. I do not have the fine wood. I'm gonna have to go out and grab some fine wood real quick. Hard. In fact, there's some fine wood pretty close to here. Gonna be careful because there is. I killed this troll up here. Doesn't mean another one hasn't respawned already. Right, pretty easy fine wood grab right here. Don't have to go very far for it. Look at all that fine wood. Look at all that fine wood. So much fine wood. Did it go over here? Over there. Yeah. There we go. 42 fine wood. Worth. Okay. So now the thing is we have to wait for nighttime because we can't go serpent hunting too easily during the day. They don't really spawn too often. I went to the wrong spot and I don't even have the leather scrap yet anyway. Grab that. Grab that whole stack. There's a Abyssal Razor which also uses that, but let's grab the Abyssal Harpoon. I don't know. Yeah, you can't upgrade it, so it just exists. This thing, how this will work, is pretty much just I have to aim it at Kraken or at the sea serpent, and we throw it. We can harpoon it. We harpoon something, we can drag it. Like that deer, we can drag that deer, but when we drag something, if it's bigger than us, if it pulls against us, it usually takes a lot more stamina from us. If it runs with us and the line's slack, it takes stamina if it's trying to run away from you. Now Now with sea serpents, that's magnified because sea serpents are so big. You're gonna have a lot more stamina loss. Question would be anything else I want to use the chitin for? Where is the anklet at? Are the anklets on here, or are they gonna be? I think they're gonna be over here. In the Destiny, there we go. That also takes sea serpent scales. Now, see, I want to know. Put away the leather real quick. Put away that. I want to know if I grab the scales, where'd I put them? Where'd I put them? Where'd I put them? There they are, 9 of them. I'm not even sure if this is enough for the first shield. Not, I don't think. Actually, no, I think it might require... It is, it just requires iron. Okay. I'm gonna make this. Iron... I don't have a lot of iron left. This is another problem we're gonna have. I have 6 iron left. Alright, so upgrading this is going to take sea serpent scales as well. Now what you can see is already on the second upgrade, the block armor is a lot more. So the sea serpent, and it has resistance to pierce, which is important for like Draugr that have bows, stuff like that. That's going to be useful to have. I wish it didn't. Man, we have to go get more iron too. I think I should have gotten more iron in general. I feel like I kind of put that in there. Let's put stuff away. Let's put this stuff in there as well. This away. We also don't have enough iron for the preparation table now, so our food prep table now, so whoops. Alright, so while we wait for a time where we can hunt down serpents at nighttime, why don't we get some building done? We have all this stone. We have this stuff here to do. Let's see how much of this we can finish. If we can finish all of it, let's just start doing some building. I can pick up all this. Nice. Okay. Alright. We haven't done a lot of building lately because we've been busy trying to progress, but now it's kind of weird how that kind of fit that. I like how it seems to top snap one on these small things. I think it's snapping to that one instead of the one I wanted to snap, even though that one's not highlighted. Small one's highlighted. We should be able to follow this whole thing around. They went top 4. Okay. Let me just keep going. Now it's changed. The top switched to top 4, which is honestly easier to get to, but it's this should actually become quicker as we go in and use less materials. It should get smaller and smaller. Our first, okay, so our first, it changed again. Now it's top 3. Back to top 4. It says if I rotate it properly the first time. Kind of working our way around here. We might not have enough stone to finish this inside area. I have to adjust this a little bit. Another one? There's another one on this side, right? Yeah, but that one's still a little bit ways away. Be a little bit hard around these things. How does it look from above right now? Coming together. It's coming together. I need to put grass along this right side over here. I'm already starting to use less and less stone though, so... Strange how this is raised, but we can lower this now just with a pickaxe. We don't have to like worry about flattening it. It's all going to be in the ground anyway. We'll lower it a little bit with the pickaxe as we go through. Right, we're nearing completion of this little spot. We might finish it before nightfall, possibly. I don't know if we will, but we might finish it before nightfall. If we do finish it before nightfall... Right, get rid of some foreground now. Like a little bit raised in here. Hey, that's another layer finish. Slowly getting there, and night is slowly approaching. Once night approaches, we go into hunt mode. Oh. We gotta use these because they're still Oh, did I find another place I need to use? I did. I'm gonna attach it to that one though. Same thing there. We're gonna be real close on the stone for just this part. Whoa. Oh. Something broke that shouldn't have there. Hang on. Broke. Got one of these. There we go. Here's the hard part. I could just do something like this. And then once I get around all the way, I can reconnect them to their line maybe. That would probably work, I think. Just need to attach one in there like that. In there like that. One in there like that. And they're like that. There we go. I'm trying to decide, do I want to try and... Yeah. Yeah, we do. Alright, we're approaching nighttime. We should go get our rested buff here in a moment, and then... game will be afoot. I need this. Yeah. I think I need that size of block. Oh, we're making so much progress today on this build right here. On the build part. Just resource heavy. There's just so much stone that has to go into it. There's still so much stone that has to go into it. We need thousands of stones. Luckily, our pickaxe skill is getting up there quite a bit. Nice. Oh yeah. Alright, let's finish using the stone we have real quick. Then we'll go repair. I also realized I haven't been doing this with rested buffs, so we've been getting less experience than we should have been getting them from this. My bad. And then we're gonna need a small one, right? Right there, that goes underneath here, and then it comes out One here. Here's the part where it's going to make it a little bit hard. Is that connected? I think it is. Need it to be not this one. Yeah, top two. Right, that goes like that. Yeah, okay. Like, this is the part where it gets strange. I think I need to use that there. Then on this one, to have it like this, and like that. Okay. But that's all the stone we have. So let's go repair. Get our rested buff back. Let's sail out there and see if we can't find serpents nearby. Gonna need our harpoon. I also realized I'm running out of... I didn't realize I was running out of food. Oh, that's pointing, actually. I can make some food real quick. I am running out of... This isn't good. Black soup luckily doesn't require boar meat, but I'm also running out of blood sacks, so we're... Hey, we got an extra one, good. Okay. Let's go up and grab our rested buff. We're not gonna sleep. We're just gonna grab the rested buff. Bonemass is fine for this. We had it for a second there for some reason. What? Why'd the rested buff go away for a second there? It said resting. It went away and it came back. There it is. Let's get out there. We're nearing completion on that part. Wind actually goes away from shore right now, which is not ideal. Makes me wonder if I shouldn't go over here. Like, I'd love to get a... I mean, if we can get one right behind us, we might be able to lead it into here. Possibly. I just back straight up into the ocean biome. Can I get a sea serpent right here behind me? Okay, I just want one right here behind me. There's something... Come on. Okay, we should be... I think we're in the ocean biome now. Yeah, pufferfish and the other fish. Could be in the ocean biome. Nope, that was the other fish. That's a pufferfish spawn over there. Come on, give me a sea serpent right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't think I'm gonna get it. And I think the wind's gonna change before we can even make use of this. Like, the perfect directory to go back into our bay, but we're already kind of far. Come on, give me a sea serpent right here. I don't think we're gonna get one right here. I think our best bet at getting a sea serpent is to go over towards that little strait that goes between the Black Forest and the meadows and such, where we want to go land for the mountain biome. I think that's our best place. In fact, we should go over there anyway and set up a portal. I do want to go over there and try and get silver. Because maybe a sea serpent spawned in after I went through here. Make a slight turn. We're gonna go ahead and go towards that next area. Unfortunately, no sea serpent spawn right there, so I think they would. I really don't know that they spawn this close to where the altar's at. Wind's actually changing to kind of favor us right now. We're gonna stay out a little bit from the shore just to see if we can't bait one. It's pretty. Not the world serpent, but the smaller sea serpents, yes. Hello, Crow. Just seeing we can find. We're just gonna stay away from shore a little bit. Like, shore's right over there, but it's a meadows, so if we hit a sea serpent here, we might be able to pull him into a meadows biome with our harpoon. And I'm going good. We immediately got what we want, a whole bunch of what we wanted in terms of world save in 30 seconds already? Jeez. That's just no sea serpents, okay. Almost feel like I have a better shot finding them in, like, rain. We're going pretty well. We're past boss number 3. It almost killed us, but we were able to adjust our strategy and win. Yeah, we're not gonna get a sea serpent, unfortunately, during this night. I think we'll have better luck getting them over here, though. At the nighttime, at least. So if we get over here and set up with a portal, we can go check out the frost. Go check out the mountain biome there and see if we can't get some silver. I can go back and get my. Go back and get my silver, find my silver, my wayfind, my valuable finder, my bone. Yeah, Valheim's going well. Not sure how long I'll stream today. Right, so we want to go left of this island in front of us. We should also do fishing and just get fish in general. I think we get enough fish stuff, we can learn how to make the... Oh, I need to check the witch again to see if I can get the iron scythe. I didn't set the... I'm dumb. I'm actually really unhappy with myself now. I said last time that I need to make sure my portal's set properly. And my portal is not set properly. It's set to Haldor, so we can't go back from our portal right away. That's actually... so... Turn around. I'm actually kind of mad now. Like, mad at myself. Did wind favor us, though? The winds favor us the return trip. At least the wind has granted us that. I mean, it's not a strong wind, but it's enough where I don't have to row the whole way. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Like, the one thing, when I went to the other biome yesterday and I forgot to have my portal set properly, the adventuring portal, I said to myself, I said, whenever I leave with the boat, I need to reset the portal. And then I didn't today. The first time I needed to actually use it, I did not reset the portal. Like, it makes no sense to go all the way, make the portal, come back, and then go back to the boat again. So, we're gonna go with our halfway trip. We're gonna go back to base now, set the portal, then go back over there. If nighttime occurs there, that's even better, because then you can maybe get a sea serpent on the way. Just, very unhappy with that turn of events. Mostly unhappy with myself there. Out on the open sea. Knew there'd be a lot of sailing during this trip. Or during this playthrough. Because we were, having to bring stuff back all the way to the altar. So however far we go, we have to keep going back all the way to the altar. So Braden, we're gonna kind of distance ourselves out here a little bit more. Not really a storm. It's rain, so maybe... maybe we'll get a sea serpent spawn in rain. They can spawn in rain. I don't know if they spawn in light rain like this, but they can spawn in rain. Now, I don't know if we're gonna get a spawn in this rain where we're at currently. We're almost back to base. I think? No. Actually, yes. Yes, we are. I very much doubt I'm gonna get a sea serpent spawn right here. I think it went back to meadows anyway. Go in. We're gonna go on this side of that boat. And repair. Got him. We need to reset the portal. Might as well reset our rested buff. Then sail back down the way we were going. While I'm here, I should just look real quick and see if the witch has the scythe now, or if it's not until after we get to the plains or after motor. Might not be till after motor. Let's find out. Oh, so she hasn't had anything new added, so yeah. Alright, it's probably either after motor or after the plains you get the scythe. It was worth checking. Portal tag there. Let's go back and get our rested buff back. Our harpoon back on. Wasted food doing that. We're gonna need okay. We're gonna need boar meat at some point soon. Wind is not favoring our return trip. Alright, so wind favored us earlier on the way down, but it's not really favoring us here. We're getting a very low... Oh. Oh wait, it's turning a lot actually. Maybe it will favor us. We have actually some favor now with wind. And I want to get away from shore a bit. The only thing with this wind is it doesn't favor us getting back towards that shore if we run into a sea serpent. But it does kind of favor us going all the way across if we need to, currently. Now the wind's changing even more. I don't think we're in an ocean biome at the moment. See the bottom of the ocean, or bottom of the water. Yeah, the wind's just not going to favor us on the return trip. This game, I know, I am wet. Anyway, we can head to the mountains and try and get some silver. Try and get a wolf pelt, wolf cloak. If we can get a wolf cloak, that'll actually help because we won't be cold at night. We'll get rid of one of our stamina debuffs. Also, I have very low visibility with the way this rain is falling. And it's actually becoming nighttime, so I kind of want the rain to stop. Right now, the rain actually, it does favor me going back towards that shore over there if we run into a sea serpent. So I'm going to go out this way a little bit further. Maybe we can get one right out here. It's just the wind. Maybe we can get one right out here. Because I think, yeah, I think we're in the ocean biome now. It's actually raining a bit harder, which is actually good for us. It'll give us... It's a storm. Directly to our right is the meadows. If we can get a sea serpent spawn right here while it's storming, we might be able to pull him towards the meadows. We just need a sea serpent spawn. I think is the rain already dissipating, or is the storm already the storm's already dissipating? Ah. Darn it. Alright, we know, though, that sea serpent can spawn right in front of us. So let's head this way. It's actually about to become nighttime as we head this way. So we'll head this way. Sun's going down right now, I think. It's still got ways to go, so maybe we still got a little bit. The wind changed just the smallest bit to disfavor me. Like, the wind is just constantly disfavoring me right now. Yeah, there's a lot of mountains right there, so we can get over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and row from here because there's a lot of rocks in front of me. I don't want to deal with those. I'm just gonna row from here. Maybe we'll get a sea serpent spawn as we row. And go directly in front of us. There should be a nice place to land. In very calm waters at the moment. Somewhere right in here, even though the wind's not with us right now, somewhere right in here is a sea serpent spawn. Or one that we know, a sea serpent spawn that we know of, that we've come across before. Okay, the wind is with us now, but I kind of want to still go slow here. Because we might be able to get nighttime and then get the sea serpent to come on. Come on, give me a sea serpent. It was so close to shore when it spawned last time. I don't know if we're gonna get to spawn again though. We actually went right into that little nook right there. And the sea serpent went under the boat and got itself stuck, and that's how we got our first scale without the harpoon. And it was because it spawned right here. I'm kind of just hoping if I wait here long enough, maybe when it actually turns fully night, we'll get another sea serpent spawn in this area. If that's the case, we can use this place as sort of our sea serpent hunting bed. The mountains are right up the hill there, and those are big mountains, so. I should have just grabbed the key while, I don't know why I didn't grab that while I was back there. I'm gonna fully turn around here. Like, I want to get back sort of in the middle here. Give me what I want. Game. We feel cold. Anything. Any sign of a sea serpent. Any bubbling in the water, anything? I wonder if they don't spawn if I'm like right here. Just a little bit maybe, and then make a turn. Head towards these pufferfish over here. Anything right here? I don't think we're gonna get another one, unfortunately. Don't think we're gonna get another one to spawn, unfortunately. Alright. Let's head to shore. Let me do one more. Let me do one more turnaround. I've known sea serpents to spawn right on top of you too sometimes. Like they'll just appear under your ship. Maybe if we just give this a moment, we can get it to get spawned right here. He's honestly right. He spawned like right here before. Yeah, unfortunately the sea serpent shield is pretty hard to level up. It might honestly be worth us just going for the next upgrade in shield. I mean, I also want sea serpents for their sea serpent meat, but at the same time, if we can't get them to spawn, I'm trying to like large my circle as I go, like out towards more open water. Sea serpents are so hard to farm. Every time I see a little white foam appear, I get a little bit excited that maybe there's a sea serpent there, like that right there. Maybe there's oh, that's a fish. But every time I get let down. Oh, right here? Right there. There we go. Come here, you. There we go. Let's slow it down. Okay. Bring to shore. Take some hits, that's fine. Okay. Just run this thing ashore. Harpoon him. My goal right now is to pull him to the other side. I want him in this water over here. Come here. I'm gonna run out of stamina. Okay, what I can do also. Oh, I didn't grab wood. If I do this, I can constantly repair this. Sea serpent, sea serpent. He's right here, so if I just grab and pull. You look how much faster my stamina goes down. I want him on this side though. Come here. Come here. I don't want him to go away either. I like need to be ready for him to try and run. I'm gonna let my health come back, and then stamina come back. Now let's grab him and pull. 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 Shoot him. Twice. Right here should be good. There we go. All right. We also get another trophy so we can make more stuff. Now, will 9 be good enough? I wonder. Will 9 be good enough to upgrade that all the way? Got some boar meat. More boar meat, so some boars died here. Isn't there a boar spawn thing over here? Bone fragments. Alright. Now... got another sea serpent, good. Now we want to put some stuff away in here for just a moment. While we build our... portal. Go back through, let's put some stuff away. At 10. I know... I think shields can only go up to level 3. I have 10. Or it'll be 8 for the next time. But I need 2 more sea serpent scales and I can fully upgrade this thing. But I also need 6 more iron. I can get a fully upgraded serpent shield. Serpent scale shield. Alright. We are actually going to everything away real quick. Oh. We're gonna cook, not cook this right at the moment. We'll cook it in a little bit. In there for now. Away. I don't need my hoe on me, so I can put that away. Okay. Go ahead and sleep. Okay, before we do the next sea serpent hunt at night, so we know we have a reliable sea serpent spawn, by the way. 'Cause twice now we found a sea serpent there. We should do is go up into the mountains again. In fact, let's put this away as well for now. Go back up into the mountains again. We should see about finding some silver. Do that real quick now. Big mountains right above us. Pretty much. So we just run this way. On this rock. Jump up some more. Mountain shouldn't be too far in front of us. I see them. They're coming up. Let's put on this. Take that. We just need like one thing of silver. Jeez. And a little bit more wolf hide. Let's see if we can find our silver here. Ooh. That actually... Ooh. Right here? This way. Oh, it's right here. Found our silver. Very nice. Good. Wolf is coming. I saw him. He was coming. I want to go up there. I want to see if there's any seeds. Did that wolf fall off that way? Off that way. That stuff's way down there now. This could offer us two things here. I don't know if it will. Oh yeah, there's a chest up there. I don't need either of those. So there's plenty of silver in these hills. Please be onion, though. Yes! Onion seeds! Right. Actually been an incredible find. What we did not get is a wayfinder, a Vegvisor from... There's another egg right there. Get play more to explore. But I kind of want to get the silver and head out. What else can we out that? We don't need that. The silver and get out of here. this back on. From that, more. Oh no, no, not this many of them, not this many of them, not this many of them. Oh, 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 oh. 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 Okay. Got him. Alright, did I get any more trophies from that? Get one diet. One diet. Did I kill it up further up the hill? I got it right here. I killed 4 just now, did I not? Huh. Not done yet. They'll respawn and come back, so I know. A lot more of the silver vein. In silver. That should be plenty. Just grab like 12. Once we have 12 silver, we'll go back. We'll actually go back by boat. Actually want to get some silver ore done right away. Right. We'll forgo the typical... down here too. We'll forgo the typical... I guess, filling of the ship before turning, because on this one, as you can see with my buff about to run out, I go... No, I think I came from this way. Right. No. Yes? Yes. No. It's this way. We're all over the place over here, so... Might as well grab more boar meat. We're still gonna need it for a little bit. We do have onions. Ooh, that was a 1-star boar. Do have onions. ship right there. Now we have silver and onions. That'll keep us from being cold at night if we can get the wolf pelt, the wolf cape. Already all figured out. Let's go and throw this stuff in here for safekeeping. The wind is with us. We hurry. We have to hurry. Wind could change at any moment. I need to kill one more sea serpent to have enough serpent scales to fully upgrade the serpent scale shield. The pierce resist is what's nice on that thing. And it has more armor than our current shield. Yeah, we know then though we're generally in this general area a sea serpent will spawn. We just gotta kinda be patient with it, I guess, and make several laps in a circle. Like I said, they can spawn almost right next to you when you're in an ocean biome. Right. The drink. Wind is changing. We might still be good. I think we will be. Yeah, so we can just head straight back. Almost straight back, rather. Have to make a slight turn this way. Make the turn around the bend. We might have to roll a little bit. We're just barely not there. I can see the edge right there, and I have to make a turnaround. If I turn anymore, I'm gonna lose the wind. We'll go as close as we can, then we'll row, and then we'll make the turn. We'll have the wind again. But silver has been acquired. And more pelts. I think we have enough pelts now for the cloak, maybe? I think you only need like 8? We'll find out for sure once we get the silver ore made. We already have the wolf trophy for it. No, we're gonna get a slight wind change. That's not good for... I mean, we still might have wind going this way, but... not what we wanted. Okay, so I could go get more serpent scales. And then go get iron, and then come back and get that serpent shield completely made. After I make the wolf pelt. I will have to see. That's so very little. You see how little those white lines are? That's like the softest wind you can have right there. And we're at an angle, we're gonna go so slow. Still slightly faster, I think, than rowing. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff yet to get. I want to get that Serpent scale shield up. And I really should get blocking up a lot more, I think. Oh, is that? Ooh, it's almost 94. We might make it to 100 run, unless we die. I'm, truth be told, if we die... Now the wind, again, turning right with us. I'm gonna be in our way. That's actually so sad. I don't think I can... Ouch. No, oh, maybe. I can get a little bit of wind, okay. A little bit of wind. I have like one more turn to make. Ooh, we're almost home. We're almost home. We can put in... Do I have the... Do I have the coal? Did I not make more coal? You might not have the coal. I just realized to get that processed, I need to make the coal. I need to go get more wood for coal in that case. I'm wondering, when I go to turn now, will it also, the wind also turn with me? Should we find out? Should we... Hang on, I'm about to turn. If the wind also turns. Oh, the wind's staying... Wind's staying where it's at. It's still super slow, like there's barely any wind. Alright, back in we go. Let's have onion seeds, so we can get our onion field set up as well. There we go, that's a good time jump. Didn't run into anything. So get our rested buff, make it daytime. Here's our run 94, that's what I was trying to get actually. I don't think I had the copper or coal. I do not think I made the coal, did I? Where am I? Storing pelt. in here. 8. Might be slightly short on those. Where am I storing the wolf teeth? Right there, okay. Right, now I guess we have coal for this stuff. Yes, we do actually. That made. Nice. We're gonna put the seeds away for time being so we don't randomly lose them for no reason. Okay, we got more boar meat in case we need it. Let's go repair all of our stuff. I want to pick up one of those silver when it comes out. So we get the recipe unlocked. There it is. A chest piece, wolf-eyed trousers, drake helmet, wolf fur cape, draugr fang, silver knife. Okay, good there. Silver sword, fang, spear, silver shield, frostner, and butcher's table. Okay. I'm looking for. So this stuff, the wolf-hide stuff, that's a lot of silver. Oh, we have enough drake helm, I think, for this already. Do we have already enough drake? Why is that I never put stuff in the same spot? Did I put it in the... Oh no, we only got one. So we need one more of that. Wolf fur cape. It's 4 silver. 6. Okay, we have enough. We have enough to get the wolf fur cape. One of those. 6 of those. And 1 more silver. We'll lose a little bit of armor with this, but it's worth it to not have to deal with coldness. Go for cape. Done. There we are. There we are. Wolf fur cape achieved. Now we don't even need the frost resistant potions. I'm gonna put my old cape. I guess for now I'll put it in there. I really need to redo my... Okay, there's all that done. I'm pretty happy with that outcome, actually. Let's put the serpent stews on cook. I put them in here? Yeah. I have 2 more cooked ones left somewhere. Actually find out where I put those. Did I put... oh, I put them right there. Put them in the same spot. Let's put them there. Big animal stuff right there. And these we can then put in with this. The love potion, by the way, that's how you spawn trolls. And spawn higher level trolls too. So... not something we want to be using willy-nilly. It does not spawn higher level... it does not spawn higher level animals in general, just trolls and higher level trolls. So if you're looking for trolls, blood potion, why you would want to find trolls and higher level trolls, I don't know. I feel like that item's a little bit of a gag item. I know there's something we're missing though. For the animal, there's supposed to be that... Oh. Oh dang, we had 2 extra serpent meat from that? Nice. Get 11 now? Good. We're gonna want tons of serpent meat. Tons and tons of serpent meat. Yeah, now we should never get cold anymore. Alright, let's use up the rest of our stone that we have. We're almost finished with this part here. Alright, I need to do... Yeah, I need to do... rebuilding this. Like that, okay. One's gonna go like so. It's through there. I think all that's good. Then we got... another one there. It is. I'm just gonna do that. Right there. Okay, we're just gonna, whoop, that's not what I want. Now we just work our way around the rest of the way here. We're nearing the middle. Once we get past these stones, it should go real quick. Those are just gonna make us a slight bit slower at doing this. Why I have to figure out exactly what the lane they use is. Actually gonna do that. I guess in something like that. I mean, you can't really see it too well anyway. See, let me do this first. That makes a lot better sense. So... do something like that. This is where it's gonna get a little hard. I gotta figure out what the lineup here is. I feel like when I come out again, I'll be able to line that part up a little easier. This lightning is so bright right now. Definitely feel like this is one of these. Um... Oh, it's the... Oh, it's this. It's ghosts and phantoms. I stayed here long enough. Do you think they won't even realize I'm here? They're chasing after everything else except for me right now. Just wait here. So, is it night? I like miss. Or is it just... I think if I stay right here, they won't attack me. I don't want to stop moving. I'm afraid to stop moving. Today is not too bad. We got our wolf cloak. We got onion seeds. I haven't planted. Back the door. I kind of want this event to end because I do not have like Frost Mermaid or anything. Or the Draugr Fang. The beat from the hike you took on Friday. That'll happen. I've also been working on finishing up this area down here. That's weird. I need to... make them go away fully. I need to do this real quick. Go through here. Yeah, we also managed to take out another sea serpent. I know where they spawn now, so I need one more and I can get the sea serpent shield, the serpent scale shield fully upgraded. But I need to go get more iron because I'm out of iron. Which also is a good thing because I feel like I need so much more iron for stuff. They're still there. Ghosts, go away. I don't need your ectoplasm anymore. You know what? They're not going to bother me, though. One hit my door over here, though. Did they take out any of my plants? No. I thought when it was a chill down my spine at first, I thought that was a... I thought it was the... I think there's the bit where... Drakes come and attack you. Okay, so this is what I'm working on now. This is what I don't know. Could be. I don't think I can. I don't think that's it either. This is the part where this part of the build gets complicated. I could do something here. Be able to do it, but I need to be very careful. Alright. No. That I need left Alt to pick that up. Put this here for a moment. Okay. And I could get this proper. Okay. I'd go like this again. Right there. Right? I have to do the same thing with this one. Here's where I might have to do something a little bit different here. Break these. Break that one. Break that one. Okay. Gonna break this one real quick. Alright. Necks. Our necks keep getting in. They swim all the way around. Better run. Okay. I always feel so very nervous about using, about moving these. Like, I'm nervous I move this, it'll bug out the fact that I have a trophy on it. But at the same time, I kind of need to move it. That part of the circle is starting to look kind of wonky. We're so close to being done. So close to being done here. What if let's start it here. Okay. Has to go in like that. Have to do something like that. Like that, maybe? Okay. That back up. Put it right. Back down right. There, right? That's where it was? I think. I can pick that up. If I put it back down, does it break anything? No, okay. Whew, alright. Rebuilding. Just get this part made. Okay. Okay, now we just need to move that again. Just go right. Right there. That doesn't break that, right? No, okay. Up our silver that's on the ground still. Go ahead and sleep. Notice we don't get the cold debuff anymore because we have our wolf pelt. We left off. Should probably move this one. I'm gonna have to move that one. I'm gonna have to move motors as well. I feel like I messed up something underneath there. I should have moved these when I was doing them. It probably would have been better, but I got scared. But they'd break. This one's not too bad, actually. Okay. I am going to run out of stone before we finish this still. This is such a stone intense build. I've gotten so many thousands of stone already, and I still need way more. I'm a little confused though. I got off somewhere over here. Because there's no, like, clear way in which to continue. I guess I can continue from this way, going the other way? Oh, can I make that disappear underneath the ground? Yes, please. We're making these disappear underneath the ground. Do the same thing with this. This doesn't look right. Oh, it'll probably fix itself. We're almost to where we're at the middle, which is where we're trying to get to. Almost there. I have to move this at some point and move that. Go ahead and use the rest of the stone up. The thing is, I gotta be careful here. I know I cannot use... I can't move that, and I can't move this. Doesn't look right. Does this not go right? I do... I guess that's how it looks. It's not connecting here properly to the edge of this one. Don't think it is. We got a lot of layers done to this thing today. I had a lot of stone that I started with. But the bigger what? Bigger stone? Use this? The reason why I didn't use this is actually because it becomes harder to make a circle. Like, very quick. It got used here, right? Also, this also becomes... It kind of starts to look bad. This looks a little bit more, like, better. This, almost immediately, when you start making this into a circle, it starts overlapping almost immediately, whereas this looks better in general. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I do. I need to make... I also need to make stairs connected right here. Why this doesn't go up properly? Why that doesn't run up properly? Oh boy, but that's all the stone we had. Including the ones we got from the mountains when we got the silver. We got pretty close. I'm gonna just leave these moved out. Heck, I might even change how those are moved a little bit once I finish the flooring. I don't know, we'll see. Just if I can make it look a little bit more proper and evenly spaced. Best I can, at least. But we're almost finished with this circular piece, and then we need even more stone. We need to make stone for the paths here. We need to make stone for we need stone for the building. We need stone for down here at the docks. For the docks, we need stone. We need so much stone. So much stone. Like we're gonna make little turrets to hide that thing. And we're gonna fix that wall up a bit so that it's a little bit less, so that declines later on, I think. We got tons of base work to do, and I mean tons and tons and tons of base work to do. And we also have to go over here and set up the area for our onion farm. Onion? We're gonna need wood for that too, because I think I'm running low on wood. I am running low on wood. I have 50. That's all the wood I have. We're running low on wood, so we're gonna need more wood. Luckily, I think all these trees are all regrown. Yes, they are. We got plenty of wood right nearby. That being said, it wasn't quite a 3-hour stream today. I don't know. I was doing some stuff. I didn't get started till a little bit later. I need to start a little bit, but we did get a lot of stuff done today, even so. We got more building stuff done today. We got our wolf fur cape. We got more sea serpent scales. We got sea serpent scales that go, we almost have enough to completely, we need 2 more. Yeah, we need like 2 more sea serpent scales, and we'll have enough to fully upgrade this. We got our chitin today and made our harpoon. But yeah, just 1 more sea serpent and we'll have enough scales. And we'll also might even have enough scales to make the fins of destiny. And yeah, 11 cooked meat. We need a lot more cooked meat, so we'll be killing plenty more sea serpents, I think, for their meat at some point. That being said, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. If you're on Twitch, follow if you're not following already. Check out the Discord where I make announcements on when I'm going live, what I'm going to be doing for the day. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.